Hey buddies, SomeNutzGuy here. Hope you're having an awesome day so far. In this video, we're going to take you through 10 completely random tips and tricks to help you through your journey in Valheim. Alright, let's go. You can zoom your mini-map in and out. In fact, you can zoom it out all the way if you press comma to go out and then full stop to go back in. This is useful particularly when traveling sort of medium to long distances to make sure you stay orientated in the right direction to make your trip back as efficient as possible. Here as an example, I can zoom out a couple of times and I can then see my bed and also my death zone on the mini-map, so I can know that I can point in this direction and make the most efficient path back to that location. Flax and barley, which are both found in the plains biome, can only be planted in the plains biome. If you try and plant barley in any other biome or flax in any other biome other than a plains, you will see in just a moment that it'll switch over to not healthy. Here we go. Can't grow in this environment. Can't grow in this environment. These need to be planted in a plains for them to work. You can kick your crops with the middle mouse button to remove them. If, for example, you say this needs more room to grow, so these other ones are in the way, this isn't going to grow properly, you can middle mouse button to kick the crops and you'll delete those there. So you want to be careful. You can hit multiple crops with it, but basically if you make a mistake when planting, you can use the middle mouse button to kick and remove the crops. In Valheim, your fires can get smoked out. Just like you as a player, if you get too smoky, will start to take damage, your fire can actually get smoked out as well. So if you have anything that is too close to the top of a fire, perhaps if your your chimney is too low down to the fire, it will go out and then turn back on and go out and turn back on, which will be frustrating to try and get your rested bonus. So in that circumstance, it probably is due to the smoke. So you want to have a nice clear area for your campfire. Now we should have no problems with this campfire staying on at all times. Unlike most things in Valheim, campfires do not require a workbench to be placed. So when you are running low on your rested bonus, perhaps has run out and you want to get it back again, which I would recommend having at all times, by the way, you can place a campfire down anywhere at any time. Assuming the weather around you is fine, you can then sit down and you'll have a resting comfort of 1. That'll give you an 8-minute rested bonus. So yeah, happy days. You can keep rested at all times just by carrying some sticks and some rocks with you, or just by collecting them as and when you need to regain your rested bonus. Once you've cleared a goblin camp in the plains, God, it took me like 3 shots to say that sentence. Once you've cleared a goblin camp in the plains, it won't respawn. Nothing here will respawn. Once you've cleared it, it's cleared. They won't respawn. The Bone Mass Forsaken power is an absolute lifesaver. It is very, very strong. Once you defeat a Bone Mass, the 3rd boss, and you have put the trophy in the right place, you can attain the Bone Mass Forsaken power. You can only have 1 Forsaken power. Bone Mass is probably the one that I would run around with in most cases because it will save your life. What it says is resistant versus physical damage. Damage modifier, resistant versus blunt versus slash versus pierce. It doesn't say how much it resists, how much it adds, or how much damage it reduces it by, but it's a phenomenal amount. It really is. So I've taken off my armor here, and we're going to wander into this little village here, and let's see how much damage these guys do to me. I'm in God mode, so I won't actually take any damage here. But we're getting 80, 90, almost 100 damage from a lot of these sources. Now, if we pop our bone mass power, hold up. Here we go. Let's pop our bone mass power, and we can see all of that reduced down to 40s, 50s, 30s, 10s. And it's going to reduce your damage essentially by around 50% that you're taking. So it's very, very good. It's a big lifesaver. It's definitely the one that I tend to run around in most cases. You can increase your carry weight in Valheim from your base 300 to 450 using the Megan Yord belt. which I believe is Thor's belt, and it increases your carry weight to 450 and can be purchased from Haldor the Merchant for 950 gold. When you're here, I would also recommend buying a fishing rod and some fishing bait, because because cooked fish, one, is pretty decent on its own, but two, the fish wraps are some of the best food in the game once you get to the point where you can make barley flour. If you're playing Valheim on a server, you may not want to have other players coming and messing with you, attacking you, trying to kill you. Or if you're playing on a small server with just friends and you're trying to do something together, maybe defeat a boss, maybe you're trying to do some, maybe you're early game and you're trying to do the crypts to get some Surtling Cores or whatever the case may be, you can turn your PvP on and off with this button, which will just enable and disable that automatically. Well, not automatically, but instantly for you. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, consider subscribing. I've been doing a Valheim video a day for the past 30 plus days or so, and I'm kind of running out. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions or requests that you would like to see me do, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I'll happily consider putting those together for you. And I've also been streaming, well, I haven't been streaming waiting for the updates, but I stream on Twitch 5 days a week at the moment. I'm taking Mondays and Fridays off to work on these YouTube videos. And I go live at 1 o'clock every other day than Monday and Friday. Twitch.tv/SomeNutzGuy. It would be great to see some of you guys there. Regardless, I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care.